What's up guys, it's John, and today I'm bringing back an old but favorite series of mine, and this is the Zombie Storyline Q&A. Now, it's been a while since I've done this series, and the way this works is you guys in the comments below ask any question you want to know about the zombie storyline, and I'll attempt to answer it. So in order for this series to work, I'm going to need your guys' full-fledged support. So be sure in the comments to ask any question. Even if you think it's a really stupid question, it may not be. There may be people just like you who have the same question. So be sure you leave it down there and I'll be sure to see it, and maybe, if it's good enough, it'll make it onto the show. So today, the first question I have for you comes from Cammy27, and he asks the question, what did the map 5 have to do with the storyline? So, what 5 did was provide us with a bit of context. It allowed us to see what is going on in the world as the original 4 kicks some zombie ass. We all know that the map takes place in Ascension because Ascension had a phone in it. Then when you clicked X on it, you received a phone call from JFK while he was on the map 5 fighting zombies. This could possibly mean that the United States was in some way involved with the work that went on in the Ascension group, because how else would they have a direct line to Ascension? This is one of those questions that really isn't explained or really touched upon throughout the storyline, but it is something that we should take note of, and at the least it does tell us that 5 is going on as Ascension happens, and it lets us know the time frame of Ascension. Another thing we'll notice in 5 is that in the Pack-a-Punch room, you'll see a picture of Richtofen. Now personally, I don't know what to take from this picture. I think it's something meaningless that we can brush off because we see the same picture in Kino along with the other 3 characters. And I think it could maybe, possibly mean that Richtofen has manipulated time. He does have the ability to time travel and as a result can manipulate time. But personally, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just meaningless. The next question I have for you comes from Thomas Shimield, and he asks, what is the history behind the perk-a-cola machines? So, the thing about these machines is that we don't really know much on them. Just like the phone call from JFK, it's one of those things in the zombie storyline that is a loose end, and you're going to see a lot of that throughout the storyline. Treyarch unfortunately leaves a lot of ends untied, and we kind of just have to make up theories about them. And remember, everything I say about the perks is just a theory. None of it is confirmed, and none of it has real proof behind it. So, the first thing we think is that the original 4 perks, Juggernaut, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, and Double Tap, were created by Group 935 in order to protect the workers of Verrucht. This is just because we first saw those perks on Verrucht, and it would kind of make sense. You'd want some extra health when you're strapping zombies into chairs, and maybe there is an accident and somebody gets bitten, you can revive them with Quick Revive, or you need to put down a zombie. Well, you have Double Tap to do that quickly, and maybe you're doing work on a zombie and you need fast hands or something like that. Well, just drink some Speed Cola and there you go. That's going to make you a super soldier. And it's also been theorized that the whole reason these perks were created was to create super soldiers, and that does also make sense, and both of those are just as plausible as the other. Now, when it comes to PhD Flopper, it was thought that this was created by the Ascension group in order to protect falling astronauts, specifically these falling monkeys that we see every boss round. It's also been theorized that Stamina Up was created by the Ascension group, but it was created to allow the workers to move around the facility quickly. And while you may look at the map like Ascension and say it's pretty small, you gotta remember that it was at one point the biggest map in all of Zombies. And when we were first playing this map, we were like, damn, this place is huge. And if you were working here, you probably would want something like Stamina Up to allow you to move around quickly. That's the last perk that I really have a good explanation for, and there's one more perk, Electric Cherry, that there is a theory behind. But Play the Game made an actually a very good video on it, and they theorized that it was created by a man named Michael Faraday. So what I'm going to do is link that video on screen, and if you want to go check it out, go ahead. I'd recommend you do. It's a fantastic video. Play the Game always does great theories. And that's about it really when it comes to the perks. Like I said, there's a lot of loose ends, and I would not recommend you take everything I say as fact. Just take it with a grain of salt and think, oh, this may be possible, or hey, this kind of makes sense. Anyway guys, my name's John. If you have any question about the zombie storyline, be sure to leave it in the comments below, and I'll certainly answer you, whether it be in a video or a personal message. Have a good day, and bye.